first of all, we did the REINS Act, which is a reduction in regulatory constraints on businesses and individuals. That passed out of the House. It's in the Senate right now. We've done my reduction of education mandates with allowing states to spend some of the money that they have without federal constraints on it.
So one of the things that we've done is launch an innovation agenda. I'm really interested in creating more opportunity in Arizona. So ensuring that students are getting access to high education and that they're ready for the jobs of tomorrow. But I also want to make sure that we're creating the jobs of tomorrow. So supporting innovation, reducing regulatory burdens, and helping ensure that Arizona is a strong business climate for tomorrow's economy. Well, one of the things that we're working on is to reduce the regulatory burden that Arizona businesses face. So we've recently passed legislation that would help streamline the regulatory process and remove outdated and no longer appropriate regulations so that businesses can get to work right away and don't have to spend lots of money and time dealing with red tape.
Well, what we've done in Congress is there's a Congressional Review Act which allows us to set aside rules and regulations passed by, implemented by certain agencies and bureaucracies. We've done that. We've done 15 of those already, and in previous history there'd only been one done in all of history. So we've already done 15, so we're trying to reduce the regulatory burden on business. What I need is the business community to stay in contact with me. Let me know. In my office, we actually have some roundtables that we do in our district with the business community. We want involvement. We want to hear from you on issues such as regulations, such as healthcare, such as this tax reform policy.
Well, one of the things that I look for the business community to do is to help keep our office informed. So when I visit businesses through our Kyrsten Means Business program, what I'm looking for is to hear from businesses what changes they need from their federal government. What regulations do they want to get rid of? What legislation would be helpful for them? And what kind of certainty do they need to be successful in the future? So the hallmark of my career has been about working with other people. And it's been my experience through the 7 years I served in the legislature and now 5 years in Congress that bipartisan action is the action that lasts. So if you want to pass laws that actually help Arizonans, you've got to do it in a bipartisan way. That was my commitment in the state legislature, and it's still my commitment now in Congress. Turns out, it works.